Hi Gemini, thank you for joining me here. This is your another reading. So it's like a soul bond. So it could be with yourself or it could be somebody with somebody, but something very significant. This connection gonna be very significant. That's. Anyway, I got all the jumpers and I put it on the table. So we got 8 of Earth. I always longed to get this card. Let me tell you. But I have been using this card over a month, like on this channel, and I never got this card. This is the first time. This card fascinated me. The visual is like I don't know, and I was so happy when I saw this card came out. Anyway, 8 of Earth, King of Water, Star, 10 of Air, 9 of Fire, and 3 of Air. This is showing up so much. I don't know why. Like last 3 readings, I got the 3 of Airs, but it's fine. Everybody has different energy. The same. uh, you know what I feel when what I'm getting that? I feel like that you have been a little magician, almost like a ninja like. You are trying to make something tangible, which has a real substance, out of something that you are deeply passionate about. It's like okay, it just came to my mind. It's like, let's say music your passion, let's say, and you're trying to make a living out of playing violin. Do you know how hard that can be? It's very hard to live up something that you're truly passionate about. So I'm feeling like that you are trying to do that. There is this connection. It's like extremely important to you. Not only important, it's like it kind of rings your soul string, and it makes you feel, little risk taker, almost like, you cannot see that, there's the person with the little wings. It's almost like a miniature version of magician. This gives you this connection is like so, but important, not only important, like I said, very heartfelt soul bond, but you just don't, you are doing your everything. You are being very resourceful. You are being very resourceful to make this connection live outside of soul, something tangible. Like maybe living with them, like really build something in material world with them, and this inspiration, this aspiration, inspiration gives you this feeling of a risk taker. That's what I'm getting. This is definitely your energy, Gemini. There's a lot of roots. Now I'm feeling, initially I thought that maybe it's because, it's like it gives me this misty, kind of foggy, misty energy. But then I'm looking at these roots that coming out of this cello, and I'm feeling like it's like almost, there's like a combination of earth and water. That's what I'm, because it feels like, to be honest, down lower part, it really giving me this impression that it has been sitting on a stone at the bottom of the ocean. But at the same time, when I'm looking at the upper part of this card, I'm feeling like, ah, can you believe that? I did not turn on my mic, and it's gonna be, the sound gonna be shitty. Let me turn on this mic. Oh god. Hmm. Damn. I'm gonna go on with the reading, okay? The sound's gonna be a little tricky in the beginning. So, anyway, then I see this King of Water. Yeah, Gemini, this is you again. On the like you are, like on the surface, not only the surface, like like in a real material world, you are like really being very busy to get this thing, that this soul connection come to you a real form, like material real form. And you have been very busy. That's what I'm getting with the Eight of Earth. You have been doing, maybe you're focusing on your work too much, maybe you're focusing on how to get more money so that you can buy like support accommodation or something like that. You are working really hard to make these things happen in real world. At the same time, you are like an old soul inside. Yes, you are like an old soul inside. But I don't think you go there very often. That doesn't mean you are trying to ignore the emotion and the feelings you have. Of course, you are very much aware of it. Otherwise, you would not work that hard to get it out there, right? But whenever you go, it's like a knowing on you, like knowing in you that there is a very old soul is kind of sitting down there in the bottom of the sea of the emotion and sensitivity, and it's kind of giving you this kind of little words of wisdom and words of inspiration so that you can be this little tiny magic, like magician outside, to make it is happen. So this source, like whenever you do something outside, if it is just only based on just doing things and gaining acknowledge externally, it's not really sustaining, and it does not give us any happiness in long run anyway. But because this, whatever you are being busy about and busy getting things done, you are constantly getting the food from inside, like from your soul. And that's why it feels like, even though maybe you have been very busy lately, maybe you have been very resourceful and try to get this thing done, get that work done, or maybe for the money you are like doing multiple different kind of freelance or whatever, like kind of taking on assignment or project, just to like maybe it's not all of them it aligned with your heart, but you're just doing all these things because you want to get this thing see in a bright light, like outside of your soul. Because, and that inspiration you are constantly getting because there is a deep emotion, deep love for this person that you have, and it's constantly feeding you, inspiring you. So even though you are working a lot, it doesn't feel like, you don't feel that, you don't feel discouraged, you feel energy, you feel energetic. I'm getting this star is not your energy, but the person you are dealing with. Maybe they don't know what's going on with you, and they feel they are, they are very, they are like, they're very sad. They feel like that you guys are not gonna come together. But at the same time, they are like, they also believe in universe, they also believe in magic. But there is a sense of looming sadness there. Maybe it's been quite a long time that you guys have not talked to each other, or maybe it's kind of unofficially understood that you are not going to be together, maybe because of whatever the reason, but you are working in the background. Maybe whatever you are doing, you are not communicating with this person because you feel like, no, I'm gonna come to you when I got all these things together. You see that? Okay, I don't know how clearly you can see. Is this little person? They're like almost like tiptoeing and at the edges of the violin or cello. Here, it's like that. You are like trying to be very resourceful. You still have not got very solid foot on the ground because you want all these things. So you really want to create a foundation where you can bring this connection, soul connection out in the material world. And you have not communicated your progress, whatever you are doing in the background, and this person is like really, they are also not communicating with you, but not out of anger or anything. It just, they just feel like, I just need to completely submit to the universe, star. when the star gonna align, it will be happening. But they believe in those kind of magic. They believe in universe. They believe in that everything happens in a divine timing. But at the same time, that doesn't um, cancel out how they feel and how they feel emotionally in their body, which is sadness. They miss you very very much, like they just do not miss you per se. I mean, of course that is the thing, but they just miss, feel like that it's never gonna happen. There is a longing that's kind of fading away. It's interesting because they got this three of air underneath. Yeah, there is like a three of air is three of swords, but swords are a little hard. Air is more free. They feel, I feel like this is their exactly their energy. They know there is maybe something that you guys need to work on in order to maybe I'm just saying example, maybe let's say you guys are um same sex connection, and there is some problem, from either from family or society or personal fear. That could be one thing, or anything. It could be something there is coming in your way, coming in you to way. It's like all this little crown, which is like material, material reality, and that is holding, they feel very sad. They feel like all this material thing is kind of holding this connection back and not letting it come properly and flourish properly. Maybe you have some kind of monetary problem, maybe you have some other issues that prohibiting you two to come together. You guys are already soulfully bonded, there is no doubt about this, but you both want it to see in a material reality, and that is where the sadness is coming. And but you are Gemini, you are working super smart here. You are like, you know what, I'm gonna fix all this little crown that's coming between your sadness. Now your person is like really sad, and kind of they are not, they are more, you are more active. You are like more masculine kind of energy. They are like more, like they are like completely given, like left it on the universe, whenever. But they feel profound not disappointment, profound sadness that they cannot be with you at this time. But you are, little did they know, they don't know what you are doing, right? And God, I'm so upset because I did not turn on the mic in the beginning, and it's gonna be so shitty sound in the beginning. I really do not like that, but I'm just forgetful. Oh, okay. I do feel, I feel like somehow these two are like kind of little bit of futuristic energy I'm getting. I feel like this is where you are, this is where they are, and this is some kind of futuristic, a little bit. It's not like very like immediate future. That's what I'm saying. Little bit. um, I do feel this is you, Gemini. This is you, and this is them. It's very interesting. I feel like very soon, all this, whether it's gonna, can I make it happen? Can I, am I work, I'm working so hard, but can I make it happen? And, I hope I could see is show you this. This person is like, I'm not, I don't know anything about, I mean, I only saw a couple of movies of Harry Potter, but I think there is one character, it's just like a very, very small, and it's like that, it's not sophisticated, let's say sophisticated, whatever. um it's like very, like they're in workers clothes, they're like ready to jump on the day. They have no time to, prepare themselves for witness the beauty of the day. They say like that, they're not sophisticated. They're like, they are like so busy on getting things done. That's what you are in the present. But I feel like this is not your, that's not, obviously, I mean, I don't feel like that's not your general go-to personality, you know. But once you get this thing done, it's coming to an end, like it's coming, you are gonna get this thing done, whatever you need it in order to get this obstruction removed. You are gonna be uh, you are gonna be successful in that, and then you feel like then you are kind of getting in your own element. Like maybe you don't like to work like that. You don't like to work like 10 different projects at the same time, don't know, constantly just working, not knowing what you're learning from this work. It just work for the money, you know, like just for the time being. You don't like that, but you are doing it because you need that, okay? But once you get at that, you're gonna feel so relieved. You're gonna feel like all these thoughts that whether it's gonna pan out, can I be, you know, like all this is gonna be go out of you, you know. And you're gonna feel like again the like the old version of you. Like with you, you're gonna feel like, you know, like your wings are regenerating again. Now you feel like you don't have any wings, and you're fine with that because you don't need any wings, because you are on a mission on earth. So wings are only going to distract you, and you know that, and you are very much plunging into it and really working through it. But at the same time, this is your normal state, this is your by default state. So after this, you're going to feel very relieved, very relieved that something is, that you're coming back to your own old form. Not old means like that something doesn't serve you, but old means something that is extremely similar, something that it brings extremely familiar energy that makes you feel home. That kind of energy I'm getting with the nine of fire, ten of fire, ten of air, and the nine of fire is interesting. Initially I got this sense that this is like their energy, but now it's kind of shifting. Now it's shifting and it's kind of showing me this is actually your energy. Something happening, Gemini. Something happening here. You know, like all of a sudden, after this, you're feeling that revitalized. You're feeling that, I don't know, I really feel that eight of earth, you're not your, you don't like to work like that. You don't like to work like just build on a material. You're a very spiritual person. You are very, you don't like to you know, run a race in this life. You like to take your own time and do your own stuff on your term. But now it's different because you really want this to happen. So you're kind of taking this masculine side, but you know, like I feel like right after that's kind of burden kind of lift off your shoulder, you're gonna feel again this re-energized. I'm getting a lot of energy of re-energy, you know, like getting aligned with your spirit, getting aligned with your purpose. Maybe right now the things, the project, the career that you really want to be, really want to do, you cannot really do that because that's not, you know, your focus right now. Your focus right now is just building up the foundation, collecting money, you know. I'm feeling like collecting money, being very resourceful, getting all the tools that you need to be with them in real terms. But then you see, I don't know, I'm sorry, but I'm feeling like, you know, after, while you're working on it, at the end of this work period, you're gonna realize that maybe you are better off. Maybe you are better off if you don't take this soul connection in a material realm. I don't know why I'm getting this. You working so hard to get it, like to get give it a stand, this connection on a real like material world. But I feel like you're gonna get you're gonna realize that it's not that this soul bond, you're gonna feel like this is something that's meant to be remain in soul. meant to be remain as inspiration, meant to be remain as a source of purpose, not to be domesticated this connection into some kind of, like material, like what we do. I don't know why I'm getting this like a complete. Okay, let me see, like what is this, what is their energy. They're like in the corner. They're saying, divine, you take the control, you sit on the driver's seat, I'm gonna sit in the pillion seat, and I'm just gonna ride the ride. But they are also very sad and not disappointed. I don't know why I'm uttering this word twice. But they're not disappointed on you, they're like disappointed almost on their fate. They believe in fate, and you are like working your ass off to get this thing off the ground in material world. And then you get there while you feel like you did it. But then you feel like, okay, maybe it is better to just keep it on a soul level. Hold on. King of Fire. See, they love you very much. You know what I'm getting, Gemini? I feel like after you do all this work, you will get mad at me a little bit initially, but I think you will understand. They love you extremely, but they don't have that fighting spirit that you have. They like to hold things because they are very sensitive, and they love you so much. There is like a constant source of, inspiration in their heart for you. And that's what you are recognizing in you as well. And then you realize, you know what, just this is the connection which gives me inspiration, which gives me aspiration, which gives me light when I feel like I cannot get up my, like this kind of when you're darkest hours, and you feel like this is the way it should be. Because they are telling you, they are gonna tell you that, Gemini, don't work so hard, don't give up on your dream just to make this thing happen in the real world. You have so many, focus on your actual dream, not just what you are trying to build it on the material world. For us, we are always gonna be together. I love you deeply, our bond is real, nothing gonna take that away. Focus, because they see that how hard you are working, and sometimes, and they feel that it's actually taking you off the path to making these things come to reality. Everything is real, but material reality, and you realize that maybe in the beginning you might feel that, oh, they don't understand me, I put all this effort for whom, for you, and now they don't want to be with me like in the material way. But that's not the case. I hope you understand. This is like a little future, immediate future kind of energy I'm picking up on. But I do feel that you are gonna see their light, and you are gonna see what they're trying to say, and you are going to go with that because that will make more sense. You have your own light to follow, and you cannot be like, right now you are being all this resourceful and doing all this stuff which is kind of, uh, overtaking your actual passion. But they will tell you that, Gemini, don't compromise on that, follow your purpose, follow your light. I'm always gonna be here, you are always here. We don't have to build a family, we don't have to have a dog and house to tell ourselves that how real our bond is. But I don't want you to work day and night picking up whatever so that you can be a provider for both of us and bring it to the real world. But that's not how it's gonna work, because then you are gonna compromise on what you truly desire, what you truly here for. They are very, very mature, and they are like very, very much love you, Gemini, even though maybe initially you will feel a little disappointed by their words, but you will eventually understand the wisdom and care and love that those words holds. Alright, Gemini, I hope you get something out of it, and I'm extremely sorry about the beginning sound part. I will try to fix it, but I don't know. But I will see you next time, okay? Bye.